Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for October 2018. Happy birthday, guys. Um, Sorry I did not catch you at the end of September. I hope you all had a beautiful birthday. I have some special birthdays coming up. My granddaughter Lily is the 14th. My sister, I think a lot of you know, her birthday was on the 15th. I have my daughter on the 29th, but that's moving into Scorpio. And by the way, please take a second and check out her channel. She's new, she's growing, she's very spiritual. I think you guys will love it. It's Jenny Love Tarot. I also put a memo out there, so thank you guys for liking it. Um, so I'm still behind, trying to catch up. I'm getting closer, so energy has been crazy, and not in a good way, though I know the outcome is going to be good. But yeah, it's really taken me down, like one thing after another. And I just had to kind of go with it. So I appreciate everyone's patience. I really do. I'm feeling much better. My cough is pretty much gone, which I didn't think was ever going to leave. Just left one day, just like it came on. Just feeling great. Went to bed, woke up, sick as I have felt in such a long time. It's just weird, right? Um, Sometimes the universe has to take you down, to get you to relax, to get you to rest, reflect, whatever needs to happen. So I had to go with it. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into your readings. So this is going to be for October 2018, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and of course, those intuitively guided. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for your ongoing support. Your beautiful donations. They help so much more than I can even recognize you for. Your likes, your comments. I haven't been getting around to responding to your comments. Please know I still read every single one. And I definitely listen to your advice. Someone gave me advice about my lighting. So I'm going to try some of those things. So thank you. But yeah, thank you guys. Just love you, love you, love you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin. Remember, this is just where we want to relax, just release the outcome. We just want to go with the flow. And we're going to begin. That was very low. I rather enjoyed it, I have to tell you, but I'm going to do it one more time just because I'm not sure if it came across. And hey, it doesn't hurt to do more, right? So one more. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and shuffle your cards. So I believe we have Venus in retrograde. I don't know a whole lot. Just thinking the characteristics. I have a feeling it's going to bring something deep that we may all have to look at. This is not based on astrology. This is just based on what I'm feeling right now. My feet on the ground. It is Friday afternoon, October 5th, and it is 4:33 p.m. 433. I've been seeing that number a lot. I've been told to give you the time, the day and time that I'm reading, and I think we're meant to pay attention to the numbers. Victor left a comment about that also. Thank you, Victor. But yeah, numbers have been, I've been noticing numbers like crazy. The length of my video for Virgo, I think, was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. It was in reverse, and I kind of feel like it's meant to stay in reverse. So I'm going to leave it in reverse. I mean, I can read it either way, but I just feel like that's the energy it's meant to have right now. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. First thing I'm feeling right here is someone is refusing offers, not considering other people, potential dates, maybe a particular potential person regarding love, and you're putting all your attention, energy into someone of the past, someone that you're not with. Do you feel like you're trying to manifest this person to you? But I kind of feel like your message right now, by the way, I mean, you have options and you must know this, and what I mean by that is you must be getting phone calls or emails. Maybe you belong to something like Match.com. But there are opportunities, there are options, and I feel like you see them. You're just not taking them because your energy is focused backwards on someone of your past. I do not feel like, I don't feel that there is any type of real relationship going on. If anything, I feel like there's a disconnect. Someone that you've broken up with, and maybe past that point, there hasn't really been communication, but doesn't mean you don't want it. Okay. Anyway, I just feel like you have, it's like the right person is out there, but you are causing your own block. you may know this. You know what I mean? Like, you may know this. You know, just because we're doing something that may not give us the best benefit doesn't mean that we don't know it. You know, some things we know, yet we choose to do it anyway. It's free will. Um, I feel like you're visited at night by your angels. Like, I feel like you have a spiritual family that is trying to kind of like whisper in your ear. And I feel like they're coming at night because, well, it's not that they're only coming at night. They come during the day, but you push those little signs off. Like, nah, that's just coincidence. Or, um, and I feel like they must be giving you some type of signs where you are, you must question it. So it's really kind of pinpointing who you are out there. Um, anyway, it does feel like, and I feel like there's something you're not remembering about this person that you want back in your life. Like there's something that you're choosing to forget, yet you don't forget it. And it's probably the negative qualities of the person, something about it. Because I feel like if this were to come together, it would very quickly get right back to where it was towards the end. So, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that's the way it is, doesn't necessarily mean the two people can't change, um, what have you, but it's like your guides want you to know. So to me, that feels important. You know, it's almost like giving you a little path correction, but you have to accept it, I guess. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands. I don't know, Libra, I just feel like there's some ego in your reading. Um, doesn't have to be you, but I definitely see that I feel like you're dealing with someone, with the Ace of Wands also. Maybe this is this person from the past, because I feel like a big ego, and could you tame them? Yeah, for a little while, but I feel like this is who they are. Okay, sure you can see. I feel like there's something coming in to you, for you. Could be a person coming into your life. It feels, I don't know why I'm feeling a little reckless. So maybe this person has like a reckless personality. I mean, this is strange, but I feel like there is a barrier between you and this person coming in. There is a person, there's someone here. And this person coming in has no choice but to go through this person. I don't know if this person is your friend, child, could be a parent. I don't really feel that though. I don't feel like they have authority over you, um, but they care. They care about you. They care about your well-being. I feel like this person trying to come back in is passionate, but there's something. I feel like there's something that the person in between, your bodyguard. Let's call it your bodyguard. Um, there's something that your bodyguard wants to hear from this ex. Now, I don't necessarily know if it's an ex or it's someone who has pursued you before, but I do feel like this is coming back around. But this person's coming in passionately. I feel a little reckless, and I feel more like that's just kind of who they are. And I'm feeling that because I feel like it's for whoever this is for, I feel like you're not really a reckless type of person. You know what I mean? Like you're just not, like living a reckless life could drive you crazy. I get that, you know. Um, and I don't mean wild and adventurous. I mean like reckless. Like let's go to the bar and then both parties drink so there's nobody sober to drive home. You know, if perhaps your date, this person, they're orchestrating the date, should have stayed sober, or, you know, like doesn't, instead of saying let's get an Uber or a taxi, um, your date wants to drive you home. Does that make sense? Now, I know that happens a lot, and I'm not putting any judgment on that, but I feel like for these individuals, I feel like that would bother you, and that's why I'm bringing it up. And yes, you know, you could say to them, you know, you could say, let's get an Uber. And I feel like they would agree with you. But the point is, just that they were willing to put you in a car when they were drinking, driving, you know what I mean? And I guess I'm saying that because I feel like your angels are here. And it's like you are this precious treasure, you know, commodity. And it's like, you know, it's like they don't want you in there. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I'm going in on that. So just know that because all of a sudden I feel like so loved and babied. But you have free will. Wow. So, man, I mean, there's angels here for you guys. This person reminds me of a jackal. I know really nothing about a jackal except for the way they move. Okay, let's move off on that. If it wants to come back out, it'll come out. I do feel like some of you, you know, it's like you are cutting your losses. You're cutting your losses and you're moving on. And I do feel like you're already in the process. Like maybe not everyone, but probably different levels of that. That's so weird. I just had someone walk by my window. Must be a friend of my daughter's. Because I'm like in the backyard. Anyway, that was a spirit at first. What was I saying? So different levels of moving on. That's what it feels like. You're moving on from something or someone that I feel like made you a little crazy. Crazy in the head. Crazy in the head. perhaps even made you do crazy things, like things that you would not normally do. Because all of a sudden, that's what I'm feeling like, like sending text after text and crazy, crazy email bodies of just anger, and that if you were calm, you would have never done that, or you would have put it better in a different context. You know what I mean? It is 2020, you know? I feel like some of you who are leaving someone behind or something. I mean, whatever it is, it does feel emotional, so I guess leaving like a hometown, that would be emotional. Leaving my parents would be emotional. Those somewhere in there, I do feel like it's hard, but I do feel like when you get to where you're going, not to the final outcome, like where everything's just hunky dory, but when you get to your, let's say, your next destination, whether that's literal or not, I feel like there's celebration around you. There is acknowledgement of you and about you. I do feel like there's going to be a little jealousy too. Um, I don't feel like there's any action, anything like that, but I can just kind of feel like, not everyone in the crowd, they are clapping maybe, but there's a few who, you know, just a little jealous. Okay, let me grab a drink. And I have the Ace of Wands over here. It came out by itself. And when that happens, I like to read them by itself. So this is a great energy. I mean, this is great potential for adventure in a lot of different formats. Like he's holding the world in his hand. So, and he's very prepared. He's sorry, just walked by my window again. Um, wherever he's heading, because he's heading on a new path. So wherever he's going, he is prepared. And I don't know why I keep saying that, other than this could certainly talk about, like, for those who are prepared to now make a move, go to the next destination, something like that, it just feels like the energy is right behind you. Like the universe is supporting that. And what I mean by that is when you go towards something, it comes to you without a ton of resistance. You know what I mean? When you're traveling on your path and you keep hitting walls of resistance, well, sooner or later, I feel like you gotta realize that's the universe saying, "Hey, it might not be the best path for you." You know what I mean? There's a path over here where half these mountains aren't there. Both may get to the same outcome. Anyway, this person's prepared. I do feel like for some, like this next move is my final chapter. So something within your life is like you're setting down the root of it and don't plan on unrooting it again, whether that's you. Okay, let's get our clarifiers out, and I think I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot today. feel what lies ahead. I do feel like there's some bumps here. There's some challenges, but they feel like personal challenges, more than people throwing challenges your way. So, where you have a decision about something, it's not waiting for someone else to make a decision about you. And for some, it's just moving on from something. I'm not telling you anything new, because I feel like you already want this. And there definitely feels like, in a couple of different scenarios so far, it feels like there are people behind you, here, where someone's not getting through until a certain truth is told, something, right? But there's someone they got to go through, unless it's your angel. I don't know. And then, one where you are being celebrated by, for some, it's like a community, your family, it's people truly celebrating your movement. So, whatever that means to you. One more shuffle. I feel like for the ones, I was talking earlier, where you have all your attention on someone of the past, and again, I don't feel there's communication, because I feel like I'm not sure what you're hanging on to, other than the idea of it, only because I'm not picking anything up beyond that. So, the message for you is, there is somebody out there. There is somebody. And I'm not talking about there's opportunities, there's this. No, it feels like there is someone special out there. But yes, you got to go through the motion just like everyone else. And I get it. Like, ugh, thought of dating and all that. It's like, ugh. I know some people just love it. Anyway, I do feel like, the energies that you're going to have to be proactive. But first thing you got to recognize is, what are you hanging on to? Because I don't feel it. I don't feel their energy. Now, don't claim that unless it's for you. Why would you want to? But, we've all been in that situation, but nobody wants to be there. Okay. I swear, as soon as I cross my legs, I sit Indian style, because I'm only 5'2". As soon as I put my legs up like that, a card will go flying. That's because I know it's not good for you. Okay, we have Strength card. Card of Leo. Strength card is the ability to overcome a situation. A reminder of who you are. Sometimes you got to remember that you're not just this human body, that you have a spirit to you, right? There's so much of ourselves we do not use, but it comes out at the right time. And I feel like, the message is just remember, remember you're so much stronger than this. And sometimes you even got to remember that someone that we are pining over, and we just feel like we can never move on. If we think back to different relationships, we feel that a lot, and after that, sometimes you meet the love of your life. And remember, when you're down, when life is tough, 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 there's always a blessing coming. Always a blessing coming, but you got to be aware to it. Okay. Boy, I just felt like I gave you speech. I'm sorry. Anyways, this is the ability to overcome, recognizing the strength within you. We have the Three of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. As people go right now, we have possible Leo. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn would be of your age, around your age. And we have the Knight of Wands, which could be a Leo, Aries, what the heck, I don't know what order I'm saying them in, Sagittarius, but could be younger than you. Could be the same age, but has a young personality, which does kind of feel like that person I was talking about earlier, right? Kind of reckless. So, could be like that too. And we have the Page of Swords, so younger air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Libra, it just totally looks like there's something that needs to be overcome. You definitely have the ability, and I feel like one of the ways you'll overcome this, and I don't know why it's being so general, like I can't really pinpoint it. Maybe it's because there's a lot of different things for different people. But one of the things I feel is a lot of it's going to depend on your perspective, on your attitude, on your positivity. That's the main thing, the positivity, optimism. I feel like saying, you've been here before. It's like we've all been here before. It's like we've all walked your road. Even you have walked your road before. And maybe we're meant to pull on that. Maybe a previous life, but we've all walked your road. And though there may not be a remembrance of it, the memory, okay, the memory muscle, retains it. The memory muscle. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. It'd be your brain, right? It'd be your brain. It doesn't feel like I'm talking about your brain. Okay, anyway. So it's like, it's a deja vu. Okay. Sorry, it's just like I could feel that. I felt like I'm like literally on your path. And there's something about knowing that it's just going to help many people overcome many things. I also feel like, I feel like the road ahead is a road of abundance. It's definitely a road of abundance through your action, but you need to know that. And I also feel like one of the ways, there's something within the details around you, And again, it may be the messages from your angels, but there's something with these details, these messages that are going to help move you. And it just feels like much sooner, quicker, easier than you thought. It does feel like great potential lies ahead. All right, let's keep going. It's so weird. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles and I keep thinking past lives, past lives. And as I'm thinking that, I'm seeing um, like dark wooden crosses, small, maybe 3 feet, you know, but I'm seeing like rows of them all of a sudden, like rows of these crosses. And I feel like this is a symbol of our past lives, because I'm seeing quite a few of them. So interesting. Pay attention to the smells around you too. Can be anything. I mean, I am picking up on flowers right now, but I do have a candle burning. It's lavender. But I feel like it can be anything. Colognes. I smelled my son's cologne this morning. And take a second to acknowledge it. If you think that cologne is your dad's, it's your dad. If you smell rose and it reminds you of your mother, it's your mother. One of my favorite things. I feel like I just channeled someone's mother from the South. The rose is one of her favorite things. Okay, give me some cards. You guys notice when I'm talking, I very seldom get cards. That's when I gotta be quiet for a minute. I have justice. I always like seeing justice in a reading. And I had some cards fly. Give me 1 second. We have the Princess of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. All right, well, for some of you, this person coming back in, it could be someone that you were married to. You may have gone through an actual divorce with them. Especially as I see the Princess of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles over here. This could be your own energy, whether you are Earth or you have Earth in your moon or rising. If you're looking, well, I was going to say love, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I always think you should definitely check out your moon sign. And for some, it's the rising. I always feel like the sun sign is more about what you show the universe, so to speak. It's more like the surface you. Can go deep, don't get me wrong. But I often feel like the moon is like internal. Best thing to do is watch them all. Then you get the perfect picture. And I'm only saying that because I am feeling people's moon signs right now. Okay, let me look at this. I mean, it does look like someone's coming back where there was definitely a connection. Justice card is throwing me off just a little bit because I feel like it's making me feel like it's illegal. I mean, like there was definitely a marriage, and for some, this could certainly be. And, you know, especially with the princess here, I'm feeling like this marriage may have taken place quite a while ago. Feeling the energy of Gemini. Some of you, this could be the energy of a Gemini. Definitely feeling a lot of passion with them. I had the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. So the Ace of Wands twice, and it almost feels like it's anchoring your reading. It's bookending your reading. You know, and first thing I feel with that is like, don't have self-doubt here. Like this is energy about going forward. I always feel like an ace is the potential, right? But we have to put an effort in, go after it, something like that, make the first step. But when I see the aces like this, I feel like this is universal energy. Universal energy is going to somehow move you, help move you. Plus, angels. Your angels are everywhere. You have a lot of spiritual help this month. And when I was really looking at it, it's a Justice card, and I got the Ace of Wands on that. You know, that just feels like good news. I feel like I could trust this person, even though I still feel like that reckless. Maybe they were reckless. But there's still something they have to come up against before they seem to get to you. And they don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, there really is no choice. And I kind of feel like for some of you, like you're sitting back and you're just going to be like, whoever this person is, that bodyguard, so to speak, um, he's going to let them do what they got to do. I don't feel like all, you know, who's getting this message, I don't feel like this is about everyone um, who has that type of personality is coming back in. I don't feel like you all were like, had been married to this person. But I do feel history. I feel time. Like, you know, maybe you were to get, like, I don't feel like you were together like last month. To be honest, it feels like a year or years. It's definitely a time period. You know what? I want to ask a very particular question. I want to know why. Let's see why. Why are they coming back? Why now? Well, they took some time. thought about it. For some, they prayed over it. This wasn't a hasty decision. I do feel like this decision is of longevity. And what I mean by that is I feel like, of course, use your own bodyguard here. Maybe this bodyguard is a symbol for using our own intuition, right? Using our own intuition, because I just know it can't be for everyone. And I feel like there's been quite a few like clues, I guess, to kind of pinpoint it for some. Anyway, I do feel like this is of longevity. And it's weird because I feel like, again, probably not for everyone, but I feel like this person has their side, okay, this person has blessings from their side, whether it be their family, their group of friends, because it does feel separate. Like, I don't feel like families merge or have been, or even friends. I feel like, if you did, it's been long enough where that's not really happening. But anyways, I feel like this person has support around them for you. I feel like for some, their health may have been a factor. They may have had a health scare, and just making them think about realizing what was important to them. Some, it could just be that now's the time, like this is when they want to settle down. I'm feeling quite a few different ages here too. Like I can feel 80, someone in their 80s. Okay, let's move on. I never close the message out completely. If it wants to return, I'm more than willing to take it. But I don't want to beat it to death either. I definitely feel people's spirituality increasing. Again, I'm feeling like there's angels visiting you when you're sleeping. And why are they visiting when you're sleeping? Because you're not recognizing the signs during the day. No judgment on that, by the way. You don't have to. And exactly, they'll reach you one way or another. But you may have had some like vivid dreams lately. Now, from your angel, so it wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't be a nightmare. Okay. Doesn't mean you can't have like a lesson in it, something like that, but it's not nightmarish. I just feel like you remember this dream or dreams. I feel like some of you, it's like I feel like there's spiritual help to even clear your house. You know, it's like a guardian angel watching over you, like again, a bodyguard, but protecting you from lower entities is what it feels like. I have the Nine of Pentacles, which took forever, made me work for it. Card of Success. Great omen for your own business. I feel like for those who are missing someone, one of the things you may want to look at is getting lost in your work, getting lost in your creativity. You know, you have to distract yourself. And again, I feel like signs will come to you. I feel like some of you, like a bird is going to show up in your window, which has happened to me. Feeling like a bird, but there's going to be like some type of sign from a bird. Don't know my birds very well, but it looks like an average bird in the sky with a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of like a yellow and red hue. And again, I'm feeling abundance. I do feel like you do need to think of yourself this month. Put yourself first this month. You know, say no where you need to say no. And I feel like the only reason you really need to say no, what I'm talking about really is if, let's say you are building your own, you're building a career or you're building your own business and you are getting lost in that but working super hard and, you know, starting to see results. I feel like it's the saying, this is a good time to work that way. Keep yourself occupied. And I also feel like the hard work that's put in this month, you're definitely going to see the benefits. You know, it's like tenfold. So this feels like a month where hard work really benefits. And when I say hard work, doesn't mean you're like, ugh, ugh, ugh. It means, and I don't know, I shouldn't even say hard, because like getting lost in your craft is a good thing this month. So if you need to say no, you know, let's say family comes over. I hate to tell you to say no to family, but this is a month to say it. Put you first this month. And at the end of the month, you're going to know exactly why. Like, it's just going to be revealed. I feel for some of you who receive this bird, it is, you know, it's love. It's pure love that's being sent to you. But it's also about reminding you that you are spirit. And there will be a time when you're able to do that. And thinking about that helps get you out of this 3D concrete mind. So it's pure love, but with an underlying message of a remembrance of who you are. Okay, got it. I do feel like be careful. Like don't do anything too sneaky this month. Anything underhanded. Really, and I do kind of mean that. Like, be careful. Like, you know, if you're someone who crosses that line with good and bad. Be careful this month because I do feel like, I don't know. I feel a couple different things. I feel different versions of it, but let's say you, I don't know, say you rob banks. Well, this is not a good month to rob a bank. Hopefully nobody robs banks. It's not that you have bad luck, okay? Because I need to clarify that. It's not that this is a month of bad luck. It's not. It's just about as you go through this month, you are manifesting. So as you get lost in your craft, you're only going to manifest abundance with that. But it's reversal also. So if you get involved in something criminal, the negative aspects of that will come down even heavier. So it is the negative of abundance down on you, high and the low scale. You know, the only thing I do feel is it's almost like Spirit saying, just stay off the street this month. Like, don't go into shady places because I'm also feeling that. Like, don't purposely, like, you get in a fight with someone and you start walking down a dark alley. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Keep your logic, okay? Maybe there's a chance that, that's going to happen. So, not necessarily the alley, but something triggers and we react without thinking. Don't go and put yourself in danger, okay? That's all. Not that I'm feeling anything. It's only I feel the more the message is about use your common sense there, okay? Don't purposely put yourself in danger. I don't know, Libra. Okay, I just had the Ace of Cups come out, and your cards are making me work. I feel like for some of you, this is falling in love with your craft. Maybe falling in love with your craft again. And I'm saying that because I feel like it may be something that you put away, that you push aside. But I feel like it is found again. I feel like there's an opportunity to just really start to love your life again, too. I have the Ten of Swords. Well, the Ten of Swords, it's a 10, so it's coming to an end. This must be what some of you have been going through. And that's the energy feeling attacked by others. Maybe some of that mentality is still on you. And that's why you're not, supposed to be, don't go into dark alleys. Because you're still carrying some of that heavy type of energy. And that's only going to attract heaviness, right? But this Ten of Cups cannot stand over the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups will just put that fire out. And some of you could have been dealing with someone who just was, there may not have been contact, or the contact could have been nasty. But this is about letting that go now. Excuse me. I just ran the wheel of my chair over my card. Okay, well, that's its story. It's funny, you got two cards, two sixes. They're both standing up with their arms wide open in celebration. I feel like this is also something to do with the moon cycles. Yeah, this could have been some of these negative aspects of the Ten of Swords, which I felt myself could have certainly been from um, astrological occurrences. But I feel like there's balance. Who's? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think whose full moon is coming up. I want to say Taurus. I want to say Taurus, and that would make sense because that's a much more balanced type of energy. It's just what I feel like. I feel like there's, at the end of the day, there's victory. At the end of the struggle, there's victory. You know, at the end of the sad story, there's victory. For some, it's coming through where you put your attention. Definitely where you put your attention. Because if I go back to the beginning of the reading, someone putting all their attention of one person of the past, yet options right there in some format. Um, and out of those options, I feel like your angel saying there lies, there lies what you think lies in this person. I'm gonna let that be. Trust me, I take my own advice sometimes. Okay. You know, as messages come out in the readings, sometimes I'm shocked. And sometimes I absolutely know that they're for me, but not just for me. You know, like I can feel if something is just for me. And I'll normally stop a reading then. And except for the one I did with my son. But many times I'm picking up the same messages. Okay. And it's so funny. I said Taurus, and we have the card of Taurus just popped out. Hierophant. We had the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We had the Devil, card of Capricorn. We have the King of Cups. Look at all the people coming out. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I'm saying that I'm not doing it in my normal order. And the Seven of Swords. It's a repeat card. Okay. I feel like the Hierophant came out. I feel like it's because it is a recognition of the full moon. I could be wrong, but I really feel that. I feel like this King of Cups here is someone who is yet to come. Doesn't have to be male, in a general. Remember that, okay? In a personal, it would absolutely be male, but, and, you know, if it's is just male, I can normally just feel that. So anyways, I feel like this King Cups is yet to come in. I feel like there's a few of you who I just feel like you are leaving someone. You're leaving someone, and, well, it doesn't really feel like an affair, but I do feel like I am with someone. Well, probably is an affair because you're with someone here, but it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot a whole lot of substance. And then you have, it feels like the King of Cups over here. That's where you are focused on. That's where you want to go. This is weird, but I feel like this king is a motivational speaker. Could be someone who speaks in front of a church, but very motivational. There's something within this person that feels motivational. Like I look up to them, kind of like the emperor, where I'm looking up to them. And it's definitely within their role. Okay, their role, ROLE. I do feel like there's some sneakiness. Um, but I feel like you are making that move. And I feel like you are worried about, well, I don't know if you're worried about it. Yeah, you're worried about it. Um, about letting the person you're with know. Though I feel like, they may not know exactly who you're with, but I feel like, I don't know. I just feel there's bickering. I feel like two people together who, man, it has run its course. I do feel like you are having an affair. And I'm saying you because if you're watching this, this is not news that's going to surprise you. Okay? So if you're watching it and maybe you're in love with a Libra, my guy, I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but don't assume that your person's having an affair unless, it just feels like a crappy relationship. But there's someone waiting. There's someone waiting in the wings, and I do feel like you are about to, I feel like you're going to come together. Definitely going to come together here. Because I do feel that you are going to be on your own. You're going to leave this person. So I don't know if you're going to move, like, I know you're coming together with this person. Um, but I do know that you will be independent first. That makes sense. So for some reason again, there's a block between you and this love. It is this relationship. Um, but I just feel that you will be independent on your own, and then this relationship, this next relationship comes together. I definitely feel you coming together. I feel you coming together in commitment. And again, it could be, Taurus, Capricorn, what, I mean, it could be any sign. But what you're in just doesn't feel good, doesn't feel pretty, feels a little, just not good. But you are on your way out. And, that might be why justice came out earlier, because you are on your way out. And, I just feel like it will start to blossom. And, this is just part of that mountain you got to climb through to get to ecstasy, right? Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come out. And they're getting ready to cut the grass. So I am going to close this out in a minute. We have the Sun card again, so we have Leo again. This is the second or third time we've had Leo. And we have the Queen of Swords. So we do have the King and the Queen. This could certainly be talking about more of the females than I'm talking more to the females right now, because the Sun's coming out with the female here. And I do feel like this is a rebirth over a life. He's kind of gazing off, but she's looking directly at me. So we're looking at her reality here. Yeah, she's got the Lovers behind her. You know, it might remain a secret. I don't know. Like, it may just be able to remain a secret, I guess, if that's what you want. But I kind of feel that way all of a sudden. Like, nobody, like, almost like nobody needed to know. No need to let anybody know. It's my life. This is like the attitude I feel now. Like, this is my life. That's that. I kind of like it. I don't know why. I just feel like saying like you're a really classy lady, a real classy lady. Hmm. For some of you, this could certainly be this person, this King of Cups can be, could definitely be someone from your childhood, from your younger years. You know, that period in your life where the good memories. I think teenager for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there because I could probably just keep going on a clue, clue, clue. Um, Not about the outcome though, because we can always change the outcome, right? It's our free will decisions can change anything at any time. And I definitely want to say, pay attention to what's going on around you. Like, try to stay present because there are signs um, coming to you, synchronicities. And listen, these are to help ease the mind, to ease your heart, help illuminate something to you. So, when you see a sign, I always acknowledge it. If it's a smell and I know whose smell it is, I just be like, "Hi, Dad." So I feel like you're going to be visited a lot in October, and it feels quite good. So enjoy, guys. Enjoy. I love you guys so much. I hope that reading was okay. Readings feel a little different for the month of October. I don't know, but I'm just going with it. All right, guys. I love you so much. I'm going to let you go before the lawnmower starts. Plus, I got to close my window before they blow the grass in. I can already feel it. My breathing is getting worse. So I love you. I will see you soon. Have a beautiful month of October. Bye-bye.